Hi, this is Navneet Kaur and my student ID is 2313532, and I will talk about the crimes and punishment. The first video which is given our in portal, that is about crimes and punishment, who written by Cesare Bissaria, was an Italian philosopher who writes about on crimes and punishment in 1764. His work advocated for criminal justice from justice reform, arguing against torture and capital punishment, and promoting the idea that punishment is not only the way to correct the peoples who do the misleads and should be proportional to the crime committed. Bissaria ideas greatly influenced modern criminal justice system, that is Bentham's pen occupation. And second video about the Jeremy Bentham, who is an English philosopher. He devised the concept of the panopticon in the late 18th century. It was a prison design where a central watchtower allowed a single guard to observe all um, mates without them knowing whether they were being watched or not. This design was intended to create a sense of constant surveillance and thus encourage self-discipline among prisoners. The panopticon was since become a metaphor for surveillance and social control in various contexts beyond prisons, lombros, and criminal man. And the third video is about the Lombros, who is an Italian physician and criminologist, proposed the theory of criminal man. In his influence work, L'uomo delinquenta, that means criminal man, published in 1876. Lombroso suggested that certain biological individuals were born with the innate traits that predispose them to criminal behavior, and he believed that physical characteristics such as skull shape, facial expression, facial features, and body type could be used to identify potential criminals. However, his theory has been widely criticized and largely discredited due to its lack of scientific rigor and reliance on stereotypes, Bendra's social learning. And my third video is about the Bandra, who is a psychologist, developed the theory of a social learning, also known as social cognitive theory, which is written in the 1960s. This theory posed that people learn through observing others' behavior, that how they behave, how they living, and how they see the other things, which is actually actually watched by other people, like that is a social antisocial activities. And Bendra's emphasized the importance of cognitive process in learning, such as attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation. His research showed that individuals can learn new behaviors by observing the actions of others and the consequences of other actions, which has significant implication for areas such as education, psychology, and social behavior. And my fourth and the last video is about the psychopathy. That the psychopathy is a personality disorder that is characterized by the persistent antisocial behavior, impaired empathy and remorse, and bold, disinhibited, and egotistical traits. Individuals with psychopathy often display a lack of empathy or guilt, shallow emotions, manipulative behavior, and a tendency towards impulsive and irresponsible actions. Um, and also, it's important to note that psychopathy is a distinct from other personality disorders like psychopathy, and it's typically assessed using clinical tools like the psychopathy checklist, revised, that is PCL-R, that is psychopathy is associated with an increased risk of engaging in the criminal behavior and interpersonal dysfunction. Yeah, thank you so much.